I'm team captain for the United States Saltwater Kayak Fishing Team, and we're currently in Valencia, Spain, competing in the World Championship against a host of other countries. Practice is over, and now it's time for the opening ceremony and day one of the tournament.
Welcome to the first World Championship Kayak Fishing.
The World Championship of Sea Kayak Fishing includes teams from a variety of countries like Spain, Italy, Portugal, and Ireland. I've always said that the kayak fishing community has a special bond compared to fishermen in general.
In the state of America.
Maybe because we're all in the same boat, so to speak. And despite being from completely different cultures and backgrounds, all of the competitors immediately got along like family. After going through each national anthem and being explained how the logistics of the first tournament day would go, it was time to get some sleep and wake up ready to fish for gold for the US of A. I know you didn't want anyone to know, but it's Guy's birthday today. Happy birthday, old man. So we gotta get this guy a gold medal for his birthday. Are we gonna sing? Happy birthday, man. No, we're not singing anymore.
I was trying to get those guys to hear that accent they got, but they just weren't doing it.
I'm doing videos, so you just
Move around a little bit.
yeah, just act natural, Boogie.
Warming up.
All right, y'all, morning, day one of the World Championship of Sea Kayak Fishing. Got the whole team here. It is dark. We're here way earlier than we really need to be. Make sure everything's tip-top, everything's ready. Soon we're gonna have, I think, about 50 competitors, maybe more, trying to launch off of one boat ramp and one tiny little beach. So we got out there and win this thing. It's feeling super calm right now, but it sounds like around 10 a.m. it's gonna start blowing, which is of course about 1 hour into the official day of fishing. We'll see what happens.
Everyone's excited. We got teams from all over Europe. There's 5 different teams, and the United States as well.
Yeah.
From Galaxy Kayaks, we're happy to be part of this event. We're really happy the Irish team came down here. E poi un poco vostra opinione di arrivare qui al campionato del mondo. Grazie e ti diamo buona fortuna. Buona fortuna. Ready World Championship 2024. As you can see behind me, everyone's getting ready, getting organized. We're gonna head out there, and it's a 3-day event, so hopefully we'll get the other 3 days. If the weather's bad, they're gonna cut it down. Behind me on the beach, we have Team USA. As you can see, ready for action, ready to compete, and ready to win.
You guys know my boy Marty from New Zealand. Yeepa! That's his sticker right there. And this guy from Team Portugal says he talks to Marty, knows that guy. Small world. All right, guys, so it's 8:05 a.m. right now. We can get in the water here shortly, but then we kind of all got to sit there, and at 9 a.m. it's shotgun start. They let us all loose. All these guys still getting their stuff ready. I think Team USA, we're all down on the beach. We're kind of ready to go. We're waiting though. We got to get our bait still. I think that's the last thing, and then we can get in the water and just be ready to rock. I'm gonna get in and kind of figure out this bump board. I thought it would fit under my seat, and appears like it will not, or if it will, I may break it sitting on it. So get that dialed in, but feeling good, y'all. Feeling ready. I guess a whole box of shrimp, and then I guess those worms are in there.
Estados Unidos. Vale.
3? 3 y 3, huh? Okay. It's our bait, langostinos, which is kind of like a shrimp, maybe kind of like a baby lobster, I don't know, and then some kind of worm. They call it Korean. I don't know if it's a Korean worm, but I guess it's some kind of sea worm. That's something we did not have a chance to practice with, so you hungry? To leave a few shrimp out in the sun, and oh yeah, the worms are probably good raw. Team Red,
Gracias.
grab a box and a bag is worms, which we haven't practiced with, so I don't know.
They're better than the shrimp?
No, they're different species. You could
Let's see what's up with these worms here.
don't cut them up before you fish. I had these worms since I was 7 years old.
Oh, they are alive, huh? Man, it's like a centipede nightcrawler.
It has like fangs that come out, but they don't hurt.
It has fangs?
Yeah.
Tell me my bait bites back, dude? What the hell?
It doesn't hurt.
All right, guys, it's go time. Get in the water. We got to launch in about 20 minutes. Got a bunch of bait cut up. I think we're about as ready as we're gonna be. Let's do it. I've got a pretty simple strategy to start. I'm gonna talk kind of low so they don't hear me, but basically I've got a micro jig with 2 sabikis above it. I'm gonna troll that out to the north towards the spot that I want to fish. As soon as I get to a good area and really start bottom fishing, I'm gonna take this rig off, and I've got another rig ready to go. And then I'll start tipping them with these shrimp and find out if it's gonna work or not. Wish us luck, y'all. Team USA. I don't think there's much more we could have done to prepare for this, so now we'll just see if we can get out here and execute. We're all staged up here at the mouth of this harbor, kind of waiting to be released. We got 10 minutes till go time. Go, go, go! Vámonos! Suerte a todo! And we're off, ladies and gents. What a cluster. A little swell today, which we have not had so far. Pay attention. These kayaks are not super stable. They're nice, but whew. Yeah. Should be in the zone now. I'm not too close to anyone. Start trolling. So I don't have much confidence trolling, and I'm already starting to see some good marks. So I'm just going to abandon that and really get to kind of the bread and butter out here, which is dropping bait down on little 3-hook rigs. We're not going to spend too much time trying to force something else. So I left some shrimp in here because it's frozen. I cut up a bunch of other ones, so hopefully I can very efficiently rebait these. That's one of the big problems with using bait, is that you spend a lot of time getting it ripped off and having to rebait. I start with just shrimp, and then I may end up double it up and go gulp and shrimp. Okay, we're baited. The rest is more safe. Now we're gonna pedal around and just be ready to drop at any given second. So now it's just a game of covering water. I've got this kind of zone that I was marking a ton of fish 2 days ago. I'm just gonna run this. I've got the track in my fish finder. I'm not gonna go too fast because I don't wanna blow over the fish when I find them. This tournament is very much about efficiency, right? Like, it's numbers of fish. We gotta catch a bunch of fish. So every second counts, but I think that it can be a trap where you're trying to just go, 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 go. That can be a mistake as well. You're blowing over fish, you're hurrying and making mistakes. So I'm gonna try to kind of be quick and be efficient, but at the same time, not get too crazy and make mistakes that are gonna cost me fish, like dropping them in when I need to take the picture and that sort of thing. Okay, just dropped on the first good marks I saw. I say good, I mean, it wasn't nothing huge, but I dropped and got bit immediately, and that was it. So, I thought I had one on, then it wasn't there. So it must have been tiny. It's a good sign. First good marks. I've dropped multiple times. That was the first ones I felt good about, and got tapped right away. Okay guys, I'm going total abort this mission. I am not seeing the marks in here in shallow that I was the other day. So it's kind of a not ideal type of situation here. Come on. Just not feeling it here. So we're not gonna sit here and try to force something that we think should work. That is the ultimate trap. We're gonna make a big move, even if I see stuff on the way. Unless it's something really crazy. This just isn't looking the way I thought it would. So we're gonna go out deeper. Just commit to that right now. Again, if I see something, goodness gracious, like that, mark that back. That's not on the bottom. There's something suspended, which I haven't had much luck with suspended stuff. I feel like I'm being easily distracted this morning. Seeing stuff that, like, I could be a fish. Like, I need to go find some fish. Let's go. We gotta go. You guys, I'm behind the ball right now, for sure. For sure. And now this is tangled. So we're gonna fix this, we're gonna make a move, we're gonna head out deeper, see if we can find what we need to find out there. So we're not finding it in here like we were the other day. That's okay. Gotta adapt, overcome. Of course, this is tangled now because I'm desperately dropping on stuff. I need to keep my head in the game here. There we go. All right. Let's go find some real fish. This is all tiny, tiny stuff. First fish, one of these pretty things, but not even close. There's a little grouper, but I do not think he's going to score. Nope. Definitely not. Yeah, bud, that's points. There we go. That's 32. All right, y'all, first fish on the board, 32 centimeters, and there's a pile of them down there. See if we can get some more. There we go. There we go. That feels a little better. That feels a little better. Yes, sir. I don't know what these are, but these may win me this thing. Okay. Okay. And they are liking the gulp, which is good because it stays on the hook a lot better than this shrimp. I mean, I've got both on there, but they're hitting the ones with gulp on it. Okay. They are feisty, though. No. Mouth touching. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right. Oh, there's something else down there. Drop right back down before I even rebait. Okay, guys. There's two fish. I didn't even look at how big he was. The judge will tell me. But those things, whatever that is, seem to be, oh, look at that. I dropped on one mark after catching that last one, and this also feels pretty decent. This also feels scoreable. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Heck yeah, guys. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. 2 drops back to back. And again, that's on the gulp with no shrimp, which tells me, oh, and the gulp just came off. This gulp may be a seriously viable strategy here, guys. Now we're kind of rolling. First hour, we got nothing. Now we got 3 fish very quickly, one after another. Okay. All right. Now we're getting somewhere, y'all. Okay. Let's go get back on those marks. See if we can find some more. Get some more shrimp on here. Maybe some more gulp. Phew. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and submit these fish. The last 2. It seems like there's people around and I'm not seeing people reel much up. They're all kind of off in the distance, but I'm definitely not seeing anyone like hammering them. So we may be sitting all right. Better than I thought, at least. Okay, got those submitted. Let's go get back on those spots. The fish aren't holding, but they're definitely kind of hanging out in an area. Except I need more shrimp on here. Whew. Guys, this is the most intense micro fishing I've ever done. My gosh. We're figuring something out here, y'all. Just went from 0 fish to 3 fish real quick. There we go, that feels pretty decent. What we got this time? Oh, sick, 2 at once. Okay. I don't think these are gonna score though. Oh, yes, he will. Yes, he will score. Okay. Nice and easy. No, 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 no. That is not nice or easy. No, no, no. Okay. There's one. There he goes. Oh, barely. Barely, but yes. Okay, there's two more. Look at that. 2 in 1 drop. Oh, sick. Now we're on to something, folks. Now we're getting them 2 at a time. 2 at a time. All right, y'all. I mean, we went from first hour, I got 0 fish. Scored 0 fish. And was feeling a little defeated, but also I know this place is just tough. So I didn't let it get me down. My plan A, fishing shallow, was a total bust. So I came out here and did the same thing, just deeper. And this is actually the spot that 3 days ago during pre-fishing, I got on a few just piles of fish. And I came here and the hot spot 3 days ago was a ghost town. And I thought, oh no. Came all the way out here, wasted 25 extra minutes coming out here past my first spot, and there's nothing here. But I knew this is part of a bigger reef system. And so, you know, these fish, as they say in Panama, tienen colas. They have tails, they move. But if this whole reef system is just kind of a good spot 3 days ago, I gotta be careful leaning in this boat, then, you know, at least a decent chance that somewhere else on this reef, those fish might be holding today. And they've not all come from the same spot. They've not all, I think I've submitted 4 or 5 species, but I think we've got maybe 6 fish on the board. 2 of them relatively decent, 32, 33 centimeters, somewhere around there. A couple that were just barely 18, couple 20, 22s. But suddenly, first hour we had no fish. This hour we have 6 fish. And again, every time I look at one of the competitors that is kind of in this general area, I'm not seeing them hook up much. So, I don't know. I'm not feeling like, gosh, I'm just killing it today. I mean, it doesn't feel like, you know, kind of fishing I'm used to. This is pretty dang tough. But if it's tough for everybody today, you know, I just have no idea. I could be winning this dang thing right now. Ugh, my hands taste like shrimp and gulp. I could be winning this right now. I really don't know. So I'm not gonna worry about that. There is a live leaderboard that I could check and see how people are doing, but what does it matter, right? Like, I just need to catch as many fish as I can possibly catch. So now that I've kind of got a pat, I've got something that's working, I'm in an area with some fish, my rig seems to be working. It's really all about efficiency, not dilly-daddling. Taking my time when I'm taking the photos, so I make sure the photos count. But other than that, just trying to get as many of these little fish up as I can. That is how you win this thing. Confidence has skyrocketed the last 60 minutes. Let's see if we can keep it going. Or even maybe get a little more efficient than we are right now. Tell you what, these little fish wouldn't normally get my blood pumping like they are, but in the World Championship, everything is relative, eh? We don't get to pick the venue or the species. We just come here, learn how these people fish, see if we can beat them on their own turf. I gotta believe at least a couple of these Spain guys have found some fish today, so don't think I can just kick back and relax now. I think I still got my work cut out for me. We still got 2 hours left. See what we can do here. Yep. Feels small. Dang it. He's close. He is close. He will score. All right. So that is about the minimum size fish that I need to catch. That one is just over 18. which actually rounds up to 19. Let him go, there he goes. All right. Oh no, he came off or broke off. No, that was a good fish. What happened? Just came off. Well, that's okay. He didn't break me off. That's a good thing. Dag nabbit, y'all. That was my big fish of the day right there. Right after I turned the camera off. Damn it. You know, I'm glad he didn't break me off, but gosh, darn it. I wish he had just come up and said hello. Would have been way better. That was a proper fish, and he got off. All right, there we go, baby. Another scoreable fish. Oh gosh, no, please don't, please don't, please don't. A little bit bigger. This guy was tugging, actually. Of course, as I'm reeling him up, there's a bunch of good marks. Like, okay, that guy's not scoreable. I didn't even notice he was on there. Oh, got my shoe. Oh, I'm just hooking everything now. Oh, okay. He's pretty big, actually. That's a pretty good one there. Let's see if we can score him without him being a jerk about it. All right, all right, all right. Bloop. Thanks, buddy. One of the bigger fish of today. Not a monster, but decent. And now I believe there's... Good, he came off. He bit my dang hook shank in half. That's not the first one of that species. They're like a little sheephead. They got a dang... They got serious teeth. I see him on my graph swimming all the way back down. So he's good. But my hook's not. Man. Yeah, those are like the little sheephead of this fishery, it turns out. Here's my little micro fishing box. Let's see. I'm just gonna go with another plain hook up top. It's been working. But we got, what, 40 minutes left. All right, got another one of these things that we were catching earlier. He is feisty. These things are good because they're really long. But he is not happy about being caught. Yeah, look at that. 32. Well, it was 32. No! And that is exactly what I cannot afford to do. Great fish. And I let him get away. That is a heartbreaker there, folks. We're not going to talk about it. I just said a choice word that y'all's version of reality here will be edited out. Oh my gosh. The team, we talked at length about, you know, hurry, but don't hurry. During the most important part, which is that right there, getting the points. Womp, womp. Got a little overconfident. They've all gone relatively smoothly. And that just cost me pretty big points. Oh, that's a hard pill to swallow there, y'all. But we're done talking about it now. Get right back up on that horse. Let's go catch an even bigger one. We're gonna forget all about that fish. Like, oh, that little dink earlier that we just threw back because we knew these other teams need a little handicap. You know, we don't want to embarrass them. That's all that was. Oh, dang it. We got a little bit of redemption here, folks. Oh gosh, maybe. That fish we just, ow, 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 ow. That's the hook inside my hand. That fish we just, conservation quick release, that little freebie we gave the other teams. We got another one now. And we're gonna do this a little more carefully, eh? Yeah, I think so. I think so. We're gonna stick our leg here, the board here. This leg's going to lock. Got a little system now. Okay. Now, don't you even consider it, buddy. Hopefully your friends didn't tell you the move. Of course you're not as big as your friend. That's okay. We're gonna get one quick, oh gosh, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. My hand's slimy. Okay. Not today, buddy. Golly, those things are the worst to handle in here. They're so slimy. All right, there we go, there we go. Still got a few minutes left. Hopefully this isn't, yeah, everything looks good. We're gonna get a little shrimp on here so we're ready to drop if we mark something. And then we're gonna submit that fish because we are approaching the deadline. We got 22 minutes left, which is not a ton of time here, folks. And we're tangled. Just the kind of thing I really can't afford right now. So of course that's when it happens. That right there is life. How it tends to go sometimes. When you're not in a hurry, everything goes smooth. Once you're in a hurry, literally nothing is right now. Come on, buddy, let go. Okay. Look at that, folks. We got Alan Sansano. He's our reserve in this tournament, kind of an extra man. He's also the president of the organization. They just came by to check on me and threw me a beer. They're saying I might be sitting pretty decent with 9 or 10 fish, so guess we'll find out when we get back. This kayak's a little squirrely in this falling sea. I'm just kind of taking my time. The only thing that could really ruin today is if I flipped and lost a bunch of stuff, so we'll take our time, we'll enjoy this. See you guys back at the launch. Sabiki Masters 2024, baby! Nice.
Here's our hero.
You're fifth.
Ooh, buddy! Sabiki Masters 2024!
There. I might put my skills in and they'll roll me out of the way.
All right, yo, we made it back. I'm pretty whipped. That was a long way. We got all the kayaks put up. No ceremony or anything today, but against all odds, they're saying that I'm 5th overall in this whole championship thing. Jim Davis is 8th, it sounds like. So I'm top guy for Team USA after day 1, and I guess I'm actually in this thing day 5. I know you guys watched me fish that. Probably sounds hard to believe, but apparently it was tough out there for everybody. So we're gonna go get some food, but we're still in this thing. I guess I had a good day. It didn't really feel like it, but I'll take it. We'll go eat and we'll give you a little more of a recap later. I'm whipped. Well, you guys, we woke up yesterday, day 2 of the World Championship here, to crazy wind, rain, you name it, just horrible, horrible storm conditions. They pretty quickly called day 2 of the tournament due to weather, said it's just not safe for the competitors. So day 2 is out, and that means day 3, this is now a 2-day event, which really we think kind of helps Team USA. 3 days means you really have to consistently be able to find the fish here, which really kind of favors Spain, the home team. With just 2 days, you know, I'm sitting in 5th, Jim's in 8th. Team USA is very much in this, and with only 2 days, we can really go out there today, day 3, the final day, hit a home run, and get right back in this thing and win it. we are all very much within reach now that this is just a 2-day tournament. So that works out well for us. What doesn't work out well for us, you guys, is there is historic weather happening in Valencia right now. Downtown Valencia is underwater. We just saw videos of cars floating down the road. At this moment, we had no idea of the true severity of the situation.
In Spain, more than 155 people have died.
But Valencia was underwater, with a death toll that would eventually climb well over 200 souls lost. The area received a year's worth of rain in just 12 hours. And in this dry region of Spain, cities just aren't built to withstand that.
What Spanish officials say was the worst natural disaster in the country's modern history.
To donate towards helping Valencia continue to rebuild, search Valencia at globalgiving.org or click the link in the description below. Actually really sad, like we don't have enough information right now. I don't know how bad it is, but that's really bad. That's about a 40-minute drive from here, maybe less, maybe 30-minute drive from here. So I don't know. The wind has just laid down in the last hour. The seas are still nasty. The organizers do have the ability to delay this, to postpone the launch up to 3 hours. I don't know what's gonna happen, but basically we're here. You know, we don't know if we're gonna be able to go or not, but like Lance said, if we don't go out, it's not gonna be because Team USA was not here and locked and loaded and ready. We will see what happens. I think there's no chance it's not gonna get delayed, at least a little bit. But we're all really hoping we can go out and at least get 2 days to compete for this thing. But at the end of the day, safety's number one. You ready to rock, Elsa?
Yes, sir.
We'll see what happens.
Yesterday, we were
All right, we just got the call. We're gonna have a little meeting, figure out how this is gonna go down.
España A, B, Italy, Estados Unidos,
Sí,
Portugal.
ABC.
En este momento no hay condiciones para pasar. Como ven, en este momento no hay. Esperaremos un poco hasta las 11 y después tomar una decisión. You understand?
They're gonna wait till 12 to call.
11.
Sorry. Wait till 11 o'clock. Just wait a little bit more.
¿Qué más podemos hacer?
Okay.
Carlos?
Well, the official decision is basically that there is no official decision. They're going to postpone this until 11 a.m. We will see what happens. I guess it's about 2 hours to just chill and wait and hope that the conditions get better and allow us to go fish. We all feel pretty confident about the conditions out there, but we understand. But actually right now, Valencia proper, downtown, it's actually extremely sad. They had horrendous flooding. People have died. The count is very uncertain at this point. We saw videos of cars floating down the road. One of the Spain team members here said that 4 of his employees have not checked in, answered their cell phones. He does not know if they're okay. His business partner just checked in this morning. He got stranded. His wife is actually stranded on the 3rd floor apartment that they live in with flooding down. She watched their car get swept off. So there is actually a true national disaster and tragic event and storm and flooding in Valencia right now. And so, you know, for us, the tournament is what it is. It's not the most important thing going on around here right now. And so we just got together as a team and basically made the call that, you know, whatever they say we're gonna do, we're gonna just do it with a smile on our face. We actually offered to, how about we just cancel this thing if it's, you know, if it's looking like we're not gonna go, and why don't we all go to Valencia and help, you know, lay sandbags, help clear debris. Everyone on Team USA was more than happy to go do that instead today. So I don't know. We're gonna see basically whatever they tell us to do or what we can do. We're here, we're gonna do it with smiles on our faces. You know, we're bummed. A lot of prep, a lot of time, 4 months. We've been getting ready for this, and you know, to lose yesterday was one thing, to lose 2 days out of the 3 is really kind of a bummer. We also learned that per the FIPS rules, if we don't fish 51% of the original time, which is 12 hours of competition, if we don't fish 6 hours, which means 2 hours today, this is actually a null and void, no contest, no results. So if we aren't able to get out for at least 2 hours today, there is no result from this, and we just did a whole lot of work and spent a whole lot of money for no reason. But again, it's more important. There's bigger things going on around here right now, so it is what it is. Our thoughts and prayers are with everyone in Valencia.
No waves big enough in there, but
What we got going on here is not that important in the grand scheme of things.
If you want to sell it
Okay, I'll tell
before you
you.
go,
Te aviso,
sell it
yeah.
to me.
Okay.
Thank you. At the end of the competition, I'm gonna speak with this guy.
So our boys at Okuma, fantastic rod and reel company. They hooked me up with 4 setups for this event. Elsa's using one. She loves it so much, she begged me to buy it from me. I said, you can have it. So I've got 3 left, and now the organizer, the FIPS representative, and the head of Team Portugal, they're both looking at my rods, my Okuma rods here in the kayak. Both asking me if I'll sell it to them when I leave. I love these things, you guys. They're 4-piece rods. They fit in my suitcase. I think they fit my backpack. And I've always been a little wary of using multi-piece rods just because it seems like more places to fail, etc. But I've been so impressed by the action, the performance of these rods, and the reels on them, the Inspiro reels, just amazing setups. I've been really looking forward to having a good set of travel rods since I travel so much. I'm always lugging around an 8-foot rod tube. These things are sweet. And literally there was like a crowd around my kayak when I just walked up, and they're all looking at my rods and they're asking me if they can buy them. Yeah, if you're in the market for travel rods, check out Okuma. These things are just so nice. Perfecto. Es tu club?
yes.
Cool.
That's good.
Muchas gracias.
Recuperado.
Muchas gracias.
Recuperado.
The guys from Team Portugal gave us this club sticker.
First club in Portugal.
First club in Portugal, huh?
Still Portugal.
I like it. So guys, we were talking, and before this tournament started, when we were here pre-fishing, we were talking to some of the locals, and it sounded really like they do not like going out in rough seas. They just don't risk it. And I'm not saying that's wrong, or I mean, that's probably the smart thing, right? But all of us on our team, we're used to going out in sporty conditions. Now these kayaks, they're not as stable as what we're used to, but all of us are saying we're good to go. We're letting the organizers know, don't cancel this thing on Team USA's behalf. We are ready to go. We have no problem, but I don't think that's what the other competitors are thinking. And we were kind of talking this morning, like that might be our advantage, that we have a lot of experience fishing in some rougher seas, and maybe some of these guys don't. So all this kind of, to us, is kind of playing in our favor, but not if they don't let us go. And I wouldn't blame them. Safety's got to be number 1, but we're hoping they allow us to go. Are they surfing? It's not good when the guy's surfing the mouth of the inlet. Did he leave his gear here?
Yeah, he left his rod. He just blocked that surf.
So Lance, our team coach, he went out apparently without his gear, I guess to kind of see what it looks like out there. He's out there with the surfers right now.
He said there's nothing. What's the
It's
problem?
nothing. What a guy. Lance is coming back in. He's kind of acting like it's no big deal. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks right here.
Should have a contest today. I mean, objectively speaking, I know not everybody's, comfortable with waves, but once you get past the inlet, it's
not
really
bad.
not much different than it was
It's fine
day
once you
before
get out.
yesterday. So I think if the inlet calms down another foot, I think we should be
We
on.
could go. All right. Good.
Very fishable on the outside.
All right, perfect. Hell
It's
yeah.
a little bigger than it was 2 days ago, but it's not out of control.
Yeah.
It's not white capping, and it's going to keep calming down for sure.
Yeah. It's just that inlet. Fortunately, that's all they can see, So that's it. Yeah.
Got seasick in the chase boat on Monday. He's not going to get in a boat in this.
Well, wouldn't that be some if the kayakers are ready to go and the help boats are like, I'm not going.
Vale la pena esperar. Cuando yo llegué a las 6.
Lance does not keep his opinions to himself. But it's good. So we're all thinking right now, the kind of consensus is that the worst part is the mouth of this harbor. So we're gonna watch it. Again, the rules say we can postpone 1 hour at a time up to 3 hours. And it's going to come down. The wind stopped now, so if the mouth of that looks better, Lance just went out there and said it does not look bad out there. So
Team USA is ready to send it.
yeah, I already it's not going to get canceled because we're not ready to go. But we really showed up with no hope, and now it's looking like there's some hope we'll be able to get out. All right, the guys are discussing right now. None of us are very hopeful.
Todos chegamos à conclusão que não há condições para pescar. Primeiro,
Okay, I'll translate here for you guys. He's saying that first, Spain is in a state of emergency. Second, our safety is their top responsibility. And third, if there is a problem, no ambulances will be coming to help us. They're all in Valencia tending to the situation there.
Portanto, vamos considerar que este campeonato, em termos de competição, termina agora.
So, they're officially calling day 3 of the World Championship canceled. But then he goes on to say that because of the circumstances, they're going to go against the written rules and validate the current standings as the official results, despite the fact that we did not compete for 50% of the total tournament time. Okay. Hey, gracias por todo. Sí. So, gracias, hermano. Sí. All right, guys, so I guess as we expected, conditions are not safe for going out. They're calling it officially here at 11 a.m. on day 3. You know, another consideration is that, again, there's a natural disaster happening in Spain. If we were to send people out here and someone was to get hurt, no ambulances are going to come help us. No fire trucks, no Coast Guard. I mean, there's a full-on emergency, people dying in Valencia just 30 minutes away. And so it's just too much liability, too much risk. That's it. Now, they are saying that they spoke to the FIPS people, and even though that per the written rules, this whole contest should be null and void, they're making an exception, and they're gonna just call it the official results from day 1. And so, I think Team USA, we got 4th or 5th or something, and you know, to us that seems a little, you know, it is what it is. It doesn't matter. So that's it, folks, for this tournament. There's an award ceremony still. We're gonna all have dinner together, and I mean, everyone here has just been so incredible. I mean, just kind of the kayak fishing family. I've been talking to these guys, you know, it doesn't feel like we're all competitors. It's just everyone here has been so great. Can't control the weather. Like I said, there's more important and sadder things happening in this area than this tournament. So we're all bummed. We all really feel like we had a good game plan today to come back and place in the top 3 in this thing, and you know, didn't get the chance. But what are you gonna do? Nothing we can do. Disappointing for us. We put a lot into this event and didn't even really get a shot to come out here and compete and do it. But it is what it is. Fantastic experience. So amazing. Valencia, Spain, I definitely want to come back. We're heading to Madrid after this to go have a little fun, which works out pretty well since no fun is going to be had here in Valencia in the near future. So, bummer. I guess I placed 5th overall in the tournament. I guess I'm proud of that, but just sucks. Had a good game plan for today. I thought I could definitely jump up to the top 3. Now we'll never know. Lance said, y'all want to go fishing? Maybe we'll go fish for fun.
Should I give it to Joe?
Sure. Ask me.
For you, my friend.
Yes?
Yes. We're not going to take them home. I want to give you a gift.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
From Boogie D.
Brand new.
And from Coca Town to you, the Irish team.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Pleasure. Thank you.
And he needs one because the one he has is a smelly piece.
That's why you gave it to him.
You can smell him from 400 meters. So that's
At the end of the day, Team USA chose to prioritize sportsmanship and sensitivity to the situation, and we enjoyed the award ceremony with smiles on our faces. But as competitive individuals, the 9 of us couldn't help but feel a little slighted by the fact that this was one of a handful of written rules that were not honored during the event. And we had to take the loss without really getting a fair shot.
Don't you do it, don't you?
Every other team we talked to had similar sentiments, including Spain, who told us they didn't want to have to win it this way. We will be attending the annual FIPS meeting in Luxembourg in the spring to make all of our thoughts known and request quite a few changes to the rules and format.
Roberto Caliente!
Next year's World Championship will be hosted by Italy, and you better believe that Team USA will be there fishing our tails off for the red, white, and blue. But before that, we head to La Paz, Mexico in March for our second Pan Am Championship, which we won last year in Costa Rica. If you want to donate a few bucks to the official USA Saltwater Kayak Fishing Team, which is a nonprofit, and help us get our anglers to Mexico, there's a link down in the description. We truly appreciate your support.
For the US of A.